Battery. It's right, it's battery. It's plugged in. It's plugged in. It's just plugged in. Isn't me, ever see? Let me clip, let it wings. Let me tell yourself, what's in mine? Yeah! Haven't told. Promise you, haven't true. Let me take a ride. About yourself.
Hello, and welcome to a journey through the life and legacy of one of the most iconic and emotional voices in modern rock. Prepare to learn the story of Chester Bennington. More than just the frontman of Linkin Park, Chester was a spokesperson for a generation that found in his lyrics and visceral delivery a refuge for their own pain. His voice, capable of shifting from melancholic softness to the most powerful scream, became the soundtrack to millions of lives. In this video, we will explore his journey, from humble beginnings to global stardom, his personal battles, and the indelible impact he left on music and the world.
Now this is metal! Heavy! Ugly!
Man, you people are fucking cool, man. I can't believe this. You people are wonderful. This means so much to us fans over here.
To understand the depth of Chester's art, we need to go back to his childhood in Phoenix, Arizona. Born in 1976, Chester faced a childhood marked by trauma, including his parents' divorce and years of abuse, which left deep scars. It was in music that he found an escape valve. Inspired by bands like Depeche Mode and Stone Temple Pilots, he began to sing and dream of becoming a rock star. His first notable band was Grey Days, where he began to hone his songwriting skills and his unmistakable stage performance, already showing the raw power that would come to define him. In the late 90s, Chester was frustrated and on the verge of giving up his musical dream. It was then that he received a life-changing phone call. A band from Agora Hills, California called Zero was looking for a new vocalist. Chester recorded a demo tape and, impressed, the group invited him for an audition. The chemistry was instant. With Chester's arrival, the band changed its name to Hybrid Theory and finally to Linkin Park. The fusion of Chester's melodic and screamed vocals with Mike Shinoda's rap and the band's innovative sound created something entirely new. In October 2000, Linkin Park released their debut album, Hybrid Theory. The success was meteoric and overwhelming. With singles like In the End, Crawling, and One Step Closer, the album captured the angst and frustration of a youth that felt displaced. Chester's voice was the beating heart of the record, expressing vulnerability and rage in a way that resonated globally. Hybrid Theory became one of the best-selling debut albums of all time, turning 6 young musicians into international superstars overnight. After the tremendous success, the pressure to deliver a second album was immense. In 2003, Linkin Park released Meteoric. The album not only met expectations but surpassed them, solidifying the band's place in the rock pantheon. Hits like Numb and Somewhere I Belong delved deeper into themes of pain and alienation, with Chester delivering even more emotionally charged performances. The band embarked on massive world tours. But behind the stage, Chester continued to fight his inner demons, waging a constant battle against alcohol and drug addiction. Despite his success with Linkin Park, Chester felt the need to explore other facets of his creativity. In 2005, he formed Dead by Sunrise, a side project where he could explore a darker, more personal sound with electronic and alternative rock influences. The album Out of Ashes, released in 2009, revealed an even more vulnerable side of Chester, with lyrics that delved deep into his experiences with divorce, addiction, and depression. The project showed that his art had no limits, and that his need for expression went beyond a single band, a process that continued on albums like 1,000 Suns and Living Things. Chester was at the forefront of this evolution, showcasing his vocal versatility on powerful ballads like Leave Out All the Rest and experimental tracks. This phase also saw him fulfill a childhood dream by becoming the lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots, one of his biggest influences, proving his incredible ability as a frontman. In 2017, Linkin Park released their 7th album, One More Light. With a predominantly pop sound, the record was met with mixed reactions from critics and fans. Lyrically, however, it was perhaps the band's most direct and vulnerable work. Songs like Heavy and the title track, One More Light, openly addressed themes of mental health and the pain of loss. Chester passionately defended the album's artistic direction, emphasizing the importance of being honest with his emotions, regardless of the musical genre. On July 20th, 2017, the music world was shaken by the tragic news of Chester Bennington's death at the age of 41. His death by suicide left an immeasurable void in the hearts of his family, his bandmates, and millions of fans around the world. The news sparked a global wave of grief and conversations about mental health, depression, and the importance of seeking help. The voice that had helped so many in their darkest moments had fallen silent, but its message became louder than ever. Chester Bennington's legacy transcends music. He left an indelible mark as one of the most talented and emotionally connected vocalists of his generation. His courage in sharing his struggles opened up a crucial dialogue about mental health in the music industry and beyond. Chester taught a legion of fans that it's okay not to be okay, and that there is strength in vulnerability. His influence can be heard in countless artists who came after him, but his unique combination of power and fragility remains unmatched. At the end of our journey, it is clear that Chester Bennington's story is one of duality, of pain and joy, of darkness and light, of screams and whispers. Although his departure was premature and painful, his voice will never fade. It lives on in the headphones of those seeking comfort, at concerts where thousands sing his lyrics, and in the hearts of everyone who was touched by his brutal honesty. Chester is not just a memory. He is an eternal echo, reminding us to take care of one another and to find the light, even in the darkest of places.